Now, from 21Alive Plus, this is your Fastcast.
Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining us right here on your 21Alive Plus Fastcast. Of course, I'm hanging out with meteorologist Liz Braden here, and we want to get straight to it because we have some good weather. Read this right. Ready? It's popping up. 40s. Are you kidding me? Oh, Liz, this is the best news ever for our Tuesday.
Yes, exactly, because we say this all the time. You know, so many people dread Mondays, but then Jessica has coined this whole thing of Tuesdays are the worst day of the week because they sneak up on you. So I don't know. At least this is a nice bright spot for your Tuesday if you're part of that club. In fact, I've got to go back, Sawyer. I really want to show this viewpoint too.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful start to the day. I mean, we have a gorgeous sunrise right now, and it's going to be really nice with our temperatures too. In fact, we're warming up a lot right now. This time yesterday, we were down in the teens, and we've pretty much doubled that. We're up in the upper 20s, 30s, and in fact, over in Jay County, in Portland, your temperature right now, just shy of 40 degrees, 39 on the map. Quite a difference from Garrett at 27 this morning and 30 in Fort Wayne. But throughout the day today, things look really nice. We stay in the 30s, making it into the 40s later on, and I'm expecting the low 40s to really hold on as we go through the rest of the afternoon, looking beautiful. In fact, for your hometown high here in Fort Wayne, I'm expecting us to be right around 42 degrees. Areas just south of Fort Wayne could make it into the mid 40s. There is no tie-up for you today for getting outside. We look to stay dry, things looking good, just a bit more passing cloud cover later on. But Sawyer, I'm thinking of maybe the dogs that are antsing to get outside for a nice long walk, maybe some kids and their parents wanting to take a nice neighborhood stroll. Today is your ideal day to do it. We're going to be quiet for the rest of the school week, but today is just the best day of your school week when it comes to temperatures. And if you love these 40s, it looks like they're sticking around in the forecast going into next week. So some great news on that front too.
Yeah, Liz teased us a little bit. She said maybe we'll hit 50? Question mark. Of course, you guys are still looking out on that for us.
Of course. But when you get that far out this time of year, you know, you say everything very cautiously, but it's a good thawing trend going into next week, Sawyer. So, I mean, there is some positive improvements when it comes to our forecast.
And seeing the sun too for these few days, this is just going to be nice because it's that time of the year where the seasonal depression, again, you said the pets are even antsy to get outside. And I feel like we're so used to these single digits now that anything 30 and above kind of just feels like a treat.
I know. This is just going to be a really good day to get outside. It definitely makes you realize how many cold and cloudy days we've had. And when you get that little peak of sunshine in February, ooh, you just want to savor it.
It's a game changer. Oh, we love it. Liz, thank you so much for bringing us all the good news. Well, we have some more news to share on your 21Alive Plus Fastcast here this morning. Some people are not so happy about this. This was a video that we caught from last night's meeting. Basically, this was the commission meeting that was held to address some proposed projects and asking for, of course, your all's opinion on it. The Fort Wayne Plan Commission held this, and they're expecting to hold another one next week. I said tomorrow, like it's going to be next week already. No, next week at 5:30 p.m. to vote on a proposal. If you've heard of the Quick Trip gas station chain, well, they want to bring one here to Fort Wayne, and people are not so happy about that. There's been some pushback, some concerns, and of course these meetings, that's where you're expressing, your opinions on these kind of proposals and these projects coming into town. So people were yes and no. Of course, this project is to build this quick trip gas station in an area on the north side near Northrop High School. Of course, people are saying that this project is already causing problems for people, or it could cause more problems. They say there's just a lot of traffic there in that area near the Northrop High School residential spot that they want to build this on. And so they say traffic causes problems already for drivers, for students in that area, and this could really make things worse. In fact, we heard from a resident, and here's a quote-unquote from the resident we talked to, Jenny Montel, who says there's kids that are crossing over that bypass there to get to school. With the lack of school buses, the high schools have a 2-mile radius, and those kids are walking further and further, and now they'll have to walk past that gas station, end quote. That's from a concerned resident about this project coming into Fort Wayne on the north side. Residents against it have already started a petition, and so far it's already received over 100 signatures. So, of course, we can see people are for it and against it. And again, that vote on the proposal will happen at next week's Plan Commission meeting. That's set for Monday. That's February 16th. That's at 5:30 p.m. So you're welcome to go and express your opinions and voice any of your concerns of why we shouldn't bring it or why we should. Again, Quick Trip wants to have that. That's off of Coldwater Road, by the way, that gas station. So it would be the first ever Fort Wayne Quick Trip gas station to come into town if that vote is greenlit. So, of course, that's something for you here to start off your Tuesday morning. We are back at 9 o'clock. You can always keep up with us for all of the latest and greatest right here on your 21 Alive News. We also stream 21 Alive Plus at 3 p.m. So stay with us for all of your top headlines and whatnot. Again, we're going to take another look outside. It's a beautiful one. Again, Liz is saying we're hitting the 40s. So get outside, enjoy it. Again, happy Tuesday. And we are back at 9 o'clock. Thanks so much.